to the Olympics, but then I got high. One more pound of smoke, and it's guaranteed to make a motherfucking choke. This girl, Sha'Carri Richardson. Let this be a cautionary tale for any of you young ladies out there that's in athletics to any degree. No matter, if you're playing soccer or you're doing gymnastics or you're swimming or something, when you are competing at the historic level of being invited to the Olympics, don't you ever ruin your opportunity for a bag of musty ass weed. Put the blunt down. Yes, I'm there with you. Okay, weed is harmless, blah, blah, blah. It's legal everywhere, blah, blah, blah. When you are a black woman or any black person, and I really hate to talk like this, but sometimes, I'm the opinion junkie and I just can't really lie to y'all. I gotta call life how I see it. Give me a second. When you playing on that level, you already looking at the trend that the Olympics has been taking over the last 5 years. And it's getting a little dark over there. Sisters are taking over, okay, in the Olympics. I even seen a black woman, I forgot her name. She's swimming now, okay? They got a black woman in swimming, her name is coming up, okay? And you got Sha'Carri, who tested positive for marijuana and lost the Holy Grail. And you better ask Michael Phelps how they feel about weed. You can be a white dude swimming swimming like a damn dolphin, okay? And they called him Aquaman. He was so damn good at it. And he lost a couple of endorsements over some weed. But the man is good. And I'm looking at a bunch of celebrities coming out there saying, oh man, we got your bag, Sha'Carri, we got your bag, baby. And she's sitting there like, well, my mama died, and I got me a bag of herbs to deal with the sorrow. I can understand if you get a glass of wine, or you go to somebody's house and you may have a couple of social drinks, a couple of beers or whatever, and you passed out the next morning, you get a little hangover, you walk it off. Okay, I can slightly agree with that, but weed will stay in your system for a while, and it's very harmless. Even to my standards, and I'm about as conservative as as can be. And I support legalization of marijuana. But when you're competing at the level of athleticism, and you're on a worldwide stage to represent America, do you really think the country at large is prepared to see a blonde-haired black woman or blue hair or pink? She always get them crazy little weaves in her head. You gotta really be strategic how you move, man. The amount of money from the endorsements this girl lost could have had her set up for life. Because see, Olympians are not paid like NFL and NBA, okay, or WNBA for that matter, and they're not even paying them. But the point I'm making is all these rappers, all these athletes are saying, damn girl, we got your bag, baby. Ain't none of them put money on her books. All they doing is serving lip service, man. They supporting you because they already got money. Oh, that's sad how they doing that poor sister. Yeah, it's easy to say when you're sitting there with 10 albums under your belt, you're in a mansion, you got all the weed you can smoke. In rap music, you celebrate smoking weed. In the Olympics, they don't. You got to learn to move smarter than this, man. Let this be a cautionary tale. Okay? Don't get me wrong. She got 11 more months. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on. This thing is aggravating me. She has 11 more months before she can get her head right. I mean, to get herself ready for next year's Olympics. And I'm looking at this girl's responses to all these questions, and her responses are like adversarial. They're contrary. And she needs to, be apologetic about it and say, you know what, man, I hate that I ruined this opportunity. Because from what I understand, she only suspended for 30 days. Now I don't know if that completely kicks her out the Olympics, but some of the days, I think 4 days have passed already. Time is moving, so if she can still squeeze her ass in there, she needs to put that blunt down. This girl is competing on a level of a Simone Biles, Carl Lewis, Muhammad Ali, Okasha, the girl that plays tennis, and FloJo. So when you participating in sports on that level, you are competing on a level that's going to put your name in history books. So you can't really fuck it up, man. Not over some musty-ass weed. If your mama died, you suck it up and say, look here, I'm going to dedicate this win or this gold medal to my mama. And she should have advisors around her telling her, girl, you black. You better watch, everything you do and everything you say. Don't say nothing stupid. Because even if she would have won and didn't catch the weed, I really believe they probably would have done something to say, well, because she's an open weed head or whatever, And I think even that, had she not tested positive this go round, once her social media would have came out, somebody somewhere would have sunk this girl. I really believe that, because I'm looking at a lot of the comment section, man, and a lot of people don't really like how this girl look. And I don't mean as far as her being a black woman, because everybody loves Simone, so you can take that excuse to the book. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, bro. A lot of people not really happy with all these black chicks running circles around everybody else in the Olympics. They tried to disqualify Simone Biles, saying she was superhuman or some shit. Well, your superhuman ability makes it unfair for everybody else. So we're gonna try to get you disqualified. I actually remember them saying that Simone was like a mutant or some shit, like Rogue from the X-Men. She has like natural agility, and her agility is so strong it makes her able to cut like 1,000 backflips and makes it unfair for everybody else. And a lot of folks are catching. Simone is getting a little side eye because she wearing these little goat slippers with the little goat head on it, saying that she's the greatest of all time. And they already sitting there saying, well, now she's a little sneaky black girl, sneaky black woman because she has them goat slippers on. Like being arrogant and stuff like that. People really hate that. I remember them black dudes who had, I don't think they were swimmers, but if y'all remember a couple of years ago, probably 5 years ago, there was these black dudes, and I think they probably was running track, and they had the American flag on their body, and it was posing like Thor, and ESPN was like, oh, look at these guys. They don't even have the class to just stand there and, you know what I'm saying, and just like put their hand over their heart and represent the country. They got to pose and be all, cocky with it, with their win. So, the commentary is there, man. The comments are there. It shows you what these folks think about these athletes, even if they're representing America, right? So let me get off of this thing, and I really hope this girl get her shit straight, man. She only got 11 more months to go after this. That's only if, she qualifies for next year, because she's already the fastest woman, I think, in America, not in the world, but I think she qualifies as the fastest woman in America. So she already got a certified title under her belt. All she needs is that gold medal, and she fucked it up over some damn weed, which weed ain't harmful. It's not performance enhancing, but it is illegal under the purview of the Olympics. And let that be known, people. When you're operating on those folks' level, play by their rules.